Hey, everybody. My name is Joe Blodek. Thank you for joining us today. I am a mortgage broker here in the Barrie area with Mega Mortgage, and we're joined here today with Sam Thompson, who's a mortgage agent with Mega Mortgage here as well. Hi, Sam. How are you?
Hey everybody. Yeah, I'm good, Joe. Thanks for having me. I'm happy to be here. I think we're gonna go through some articles today. So how are you?
Oh, pretty good, pretty good. And I'm really pumped about this one article we're going to look at today, Sam. It's crazy. It's about this guy who went to jail for not repaying his debt. Can you believe that that actually happens today in the world?
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's absolutely nuts. I mean, if anyone went to jail in Canada for not being able to repay their debts, we'd have overloaded prisons and probably everybody would be in there at some point in their lives.
That's right. Yeah, especially with COVID, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, we don't need that with
Wow.
COVID. Yeah, our prisons are already too full. We don't need people going to prison for not repaying debt.
Hmm.
Yeah, so let's take a look at this article here and I'll tell you what's going on. I mean, look at this. In Jordan, the country Jordan, they actually still have a law where you go to jail if you can't repay your debt. So let's take a look at
Wow.
this. This just came out. So look at this guy. He couldn't pay his debt because of his business and what happened with the government taxes and the car dealers. It was a very bad climate that all just happened for this guy. He had running his own business and he couldn't pay his debts. So all
Hmm.
of a sudden, you know, he's in prison. Can you believe
Wow.
that? I mean,
No,
look
that
at it.
seems so excessive.
So excessive, so excessive. Counts as not repaid debt here. So let's see. So he had got into massive debt, couldn't pay rent on his business, and he was sent to prison for 9 months. I remember when
Wow.
my wife was pregnant with our first kid, that 9 months was a long time, Sam. You know,
Wow.
so I mean, imagine like missing 9 months of your life because you can't repay your debt. I mean, uh, on the other side, it'd be interesting to know if they forgive the debt after that happens. But besides the point, I don't
Right.
think that's a good thing just to be able to go to prison for your debt. So look at this. So people who we fail to repay a debt can face up to 90 days in prison and a year in prison for a bounced check.
Wow.
Well, I remember when I was younger, I bounced a check to a landlord once upon a time, and that I would have gone to jail for that.
You would have.
Yeah, yeah. And I think I bounced a check once before. Like just because sometimes you bounce a check, right?
Yeah, life happens.
Life happens, and I probably would have missed 3 or 4 years of my life if that's the case.
Wow. Yeah, that's so extreme.
So extreme, absolutely. We're glad that we live in Canada. At least I'm glad I live in Canada, that's for sure.
Hmm.
Apparently, they did not respond to this article. They were looking into this. Debt imprisonment targets those without the ability to pay and helps create cycles of endless debt, the report said. Looks like he's gone back to selling cars and rebuilding his life. So he's gotten out of this situation, but still, for anyone that has debt out there, don't move to Jordan
That's
because
right.
that might be a situation where you're not going to be able to repay your debt and you'll end up in prison. And no one wants that.
Hmm.
Uh, and in Canada, we have lots of options. If you can't repay your debt, I mean, Sam, we can obviously claim consumer proposal, bankruptcy. There's
Right.
those items. But if you are a homeowner, you can get in touch with Samurai to refinance your mortgage. And
Hmm.
a lot of the times, people will take their debt, whether it's car loans or credit cards, lines of credit, business debt, and combine it into their mortgage debt so they can use their home equity and then borrow at 1 or 2% to spread
Hmm.
that over 25 to 30 years.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been seeing a lot of people, again, especially with COVID, that it's just getting the margin is getting tighter and tighter, so they're consolidating. So it also helps you when you think, regardless of what your opinion is on how Canada's economy has handled the COVID crisis, they won't send you to jail for missing a payment. So I mean, there's always a brighter side of how things are going, right?
Yeah, that's a great bright side, Sam, and that's great. So thanks very much for watching this article reaction video, everyone. My name is Joe Bladdock, and we are joined today with Sam Thompson. We're both mortgage professionals with Mega Mortgage. Please give us a call if you're looking to get a hold of your debt. We can either refer you to someone that can help you set a plan to repay your debt, or we can help refinance your mortgage to get you into a better situation. So thanks for joining us, and have a great day, everybody.